All right, so Philly looked dominant against the Dolphins, and a big part of it was the tush push. They used it in key moments, and in some moments it even iced the game. The Vikings may not, oh, no, we're not talking about that. After the game, head coach Nick Sirianni said, I think we're going to show a quote for those watching on YouTube, but he said, every first down is a 1st and 9. People can't do it like we can do it. Don't ban this play. If everybody could do it, everybody would do it. Then he goes, where's the camera at? Some parlays just broke their some plays just broke their sport, like Kareem's skyhook. You got Steph's 3 and Brady's sneak. Is this cheating, or have the Eagles just found a cheat code and broken the NFL?
So it's not cheating at all, but it's going to go away. Like it's just so there was no way to legislate out Kareem's skyhook. People have talked, by the way, about since the proliferation of the 3, of if the NBA needs to tweak some things to make it less reliant on the 3, but it would take such an overhaul. Brady's sneak was different than this, because while just as successful on 4th and less than 1, it also looked like every sneak we've ever seen.
Right.
The NFL has 2 kind of silver bullets here. One is they already have rules against pulling offensive players. So it is not a far stretch to tweak the rule to put back in what once was in about pushing offensive players. The other one is the NFL will put it under the banner of player safety and say, that we need to get rid of this play. But as I told you guys a month ago and everyone got mad at me, the reason the NFL will ban this is because the play sucks. It's not exciting. It takes all suspense out. It's an ugly play. That's it. The NFL changes rules all the time to make things a better television product. This is not good for TV. And I have come around in this regard. I do think Philly gets more credit given the fact that everyone else sucks at it. It does make it seem like it is more about their personnel and their practicing. I totally agree with that. It doesn't change the fact that the NFL is going to, I believe, this offseason get rid of it. And here is the other piece of it that I have said before and I will say again, that I don't understand why there has not been more. Once we saw Philly in a game, they're up 7 on 4th and more than 1 on their own 29 in the 4th quarter, confidently go for this. And Sirianni's right. It is 1st and 9 for them. And if you're playing them on 3rd downs, you can't play the sticks. You've got to play 2 yards short of the sticks. Because if you get them to 4th and less than 2, they're just going to go for this and they're going to get it. But the point that I have tried to hammer, that I think Philly knows, and I think because they don't want it banned, they are not attempting this, but I wonder if they could. Right now, Philly can basically, with 100% success, get 1 yard. And with close to 100% success, get 2 yards. If they were to become able to get 3 yards on this play, it puts the NFL in a spot where they would maybe ban it mid-season. If Philly could get 3, right now they get like 1.5. If they could get 3 yards on this play, and you're down 4 to the Eagles with 8.5 left in the 4th quarter, and they just run the tush push until the clock expires, which is all you would have. If once they can get 3 yards, then it's just game over. You do it on 1st down, 2nd down, third down, fourth down, new set of downs. You wouldn't want to get 17 yards. You just want to do it and be able to run the clock out north of the 6-minute mark. Then it irrevocably changes football in a way that you can argue is, you know what I mean? Philly's earned it, whatever it is. I'm not trying to have that argument. But it would be terrible for the sport. Just terrible. Philly fans would like it, kind of. Philly fans would like it the way you like it if your team is doing hack-a-shack in an NBA game. You're like, okay, I guess it's, make your free throws, but it's not exactly fun. And so the fact that Philly is not too good at it is right now working in their advantage, but the NFL can't leave open to chance that this offseason they master it and it becomes the majority of their second half playbook. It's like, well, we can get 3 yards on it. I said just running out the clock. If you could get 3 yards on this, and we're not that far from it, you could run it the entire game. If you can get 3 yards on it, you could run it the entire game. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think the Eagles are going to do that. They know that that's ugly. I think they did it 4 times this game. That's once a quarter. I can't see them just like spamming it. Like they know at the end of it, nobody's trying to see all of that. Come on now.
I agree. But let me ask you a question. If the fact that possibility exists is why the NFL is going to get rid of it. Like, Philly fans got so mad at me about this. I am not even, from my own perspective, I think it's bad for the sport because it's an entertainment product and it's not entertaining. Take my opinion out of it. Non-opinion, just prediction. My prediction is the Eagles have 10 games plus the playoffs left of this play being available to them. And maybe, hopefully for them, they make the most out of it. All right, next.
This guy's going to be praying for a Mahomes tush push in a couple of years. I feel like it's still going to be going on. You're going to be like, man, this rule, or this play.
It's bad for the sport.
It is ugly. It's really ugly.
I mean, like, there's an element of, like, I don't know. I compared it to 75 years ago, baseball owner Bill Veeck hired a little person, I think he was 2 feet 11 inches tall, to play on his baseball team. And he went and he had him pinch hit. The guy had no strike zone, so he immediately got walked. And then he put in a pinch runner and, whatever it is. Baseball changed the rule like that week. And so there are certain things that you can say, oh, well, that's, why it's one team's figured it out, but it's just bad for the sport. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.